Satnam friends, and welcome to this video. My name's Emma, and I'm going to teach today a very basic breathing technique called breath of fire. This is a really basic breath used in kundalini yoga. It's a purifying breath, it's an energizing breath, it's a great way to get prana moving through your whole system. Right now, we're experiencing a pandemic of coronavirus, which is a virus that doesn't respond well to oxygen, and this is actually something that you can do to flood your body with oxygen, move old things through, and invite new energy in. So the breath, I'll demo it and then I'll describe how to do it, and we'll do a couple rounds of it together. This is what it looks like. It could also be faster or slower. Commonly, you'll see people do it quickly. So the fundamentals are it's through the nose, through both nostrils of the nose, and the driving motion of this breath is the navel point, and it's equal in, equal out. So the exhale is forced by a drawing in of the navel, and then the inhale is a relaxing of the belly. The diaphragm needs to be soft for this breath to get into a rhythm, and a lot of people actually have a lot of tightness in the diaphragm, so it might be something that you need to work up to and start slow and just be patient with yourself if that's true. The diaphragm is the muscle that helps us breathe, and you can find it by reaching under your rib cage and pressing up. And if you do that and you feel discomfort and tightness, or if you can't even push up underneath your ribs, then just know that you've got some tightness in your diaphragm, so be patient with yourself, and we can consciously learn to soften that so that our breath becomes better and more productive and more healing. So yeah, once again, the navel will be moving, pumping really in and out like this, and the in is the exhale, and the relaxing is the inhale. Usually when you do this kind of exercise, you'll do it with your eyes closed, and you want your spine to be straight. So if you're not already in a comfortable seated position, I recommend that you do that. And find the base of your spine and just connect with your root and lengthen your spine. Relax your shoulders. Dip your chin slightly so that the neck elongates. And having this nice straight spine just helps our energy move freely. And then eyes closed, or you can watch me if you want to until you get the hang of this. Gaze at the third eye. And one more thing actually that can help you get the hang of this breath or just get a feel for what it should feel like is you can pant like a dog. Like, don't even think about it, just pant like a dog. And what tends to happen just naturally is we'll do the navel stomach movement for the breath of fire. So when you get the rhythm panting, then you close your mouth and breathe through your nose. So let's go ahead and start that together, and we'll do a round kind of slow like that, slower. And if you're starting to get a rhythm, then you can speed it up. And we're going to go only for about a minute, so keep it up. Anytime you notice your diaphragm tensing up or you lose the rhythm, you can give yourself a long, deep breath and come back to it. And you can always go back to the panting and then go back into it. Just 10 more seconds. See if you can speed it up. And let it go. Exhale all the way. Inhale all the way. Hold it for a moment. Feel the energy circulate. Keep your spine long, shoulders relaxed, and exhale. So that was one round of breath of fire, and this is a beautiful practice. You can do a few rounds of that every day, and it'll do a lot for your whole system. You could also lengthen the time. You could do 3 minutes straight of breath of fire. It takes a little bit to get used to the breath, so if you have any frustration in your first attempts, just stick with it. Come back to the panting. You want to make sure that your stomach is pulling in when you exhale and relaxing when you inhale. That's super important. And this is a breath that you can work with your whole life, and it will teach you, and you'll keep getting better at it. And as you find the rhythm, you can start really feeling, if you didn't already feel it today, stick with it, but you'll really feel it. It's energizing, and you'll feel the energy moving through your body, and it's just a really good way to give yourself a good pump of oxygen. And this breath can be used with postures too. I mean, this is really commonly used in like a kundalini yoga kriya, where you'll be holding a position and using the breath of fire, and it will just deepen your practice. So you can experiment with that. You could look up kriyas on YouTube. You might already be practicing kundalini yoga, and if so, that's great. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that breath today, because I think this is something that can help us all become more masterful of our own energy and bodies, and keep ourselves in good health. So I hope that this has served you. Sat Nam.